Once you understand that having positive affirmations is a really powerful tool that you can use in order to advance yourself in your life, you really want to learn how to do them. So, as I said in my previous video, there are life affirmations and then goal affirmations. For life affirmations, it's really important for them to be short. You see, because these are usually the beliefs that we have, like there is not enough time, or people are, negative towards one another, or whatever it is that your limiting belief is. And it's important to have that positive life affirmation really, really short, saying things such as, I have enough time for the things that are really important, or saying, there are people that still succeed in life over the age of 70. Something like that, really short. And it's really important to have some sort of an equation. What does that mean? Always when I think about these sentences, I think that they are equation sentences. There are people over the age of 70 that are really successful. Some women are really good with being great mothers and business women. So there's some sort of an equation in the middle. Time is always sufficient for what's really important. So try and make the sentences really, really short and concise, because that's something that usually the limiting belief or whatever it is that you think, your original negative thought, was usually, in my eyes, put there at a fairly young age, at the age of 5, at the age of 10, or 15, and you really want to speak the words in a simple way, saying, one of my affirmations that was really important for me was being willing to express what I thought was sensitivity or, gentleness. So I used to kind of hold myself from crying. Whenever I wanted to cry, I told myself, it's not manly to cry. See, there's an equation here. It's something that probably I heard from, I don't know, my brother or my father or whatever when I was young, probably at the age of, what, 7? And I had to replace it with some sort of an equation that was really simple, that 7-year-old boy can now understand. So starting to tell him about, freedom of expression wouldn't work for a 7 years old, right? So it had to be something like, it is manly to cry. So simple. So simple. So really try and keep it really simple. Those life affirmations can be really useful if you keep them simple and concise. They can be about life, about men, women, whatever it is that is your group, or it can be something about yourself. I am a good business person. That was something that I really had to tell myself, that I'm still telling myself. I am great on follow-up. That was something that I'm telling myself every day. So having something really short and concise is really good for those life affirmations. Goal affirmations are very different. They always have to begin with I am. Always have to be with an ing verb. So I am something, ing, in the present progressive tense or whatever it is in your language. Meaning I am eating, I am sleeping, I am whatever it is that you're doing. Now it really needs to be in a sense as if you're visualizing yourself doing that something. Well, someone tells me, my goal is to be more relaxed. How can I have some sort of a goal affirmation? Well, how would it look when you're more relaxed? Well, I'll be, going to the beach twice a week for an hour without my cell phone, and I'll be walking on the beach. Okay, then let's make that an affirmation. I am walking on the beach. What are you watching? What are you seeing? What are you experiencing? Watching the tide, or watching the waves, listening to the seagulls, feeling exuberant and fun, or feeling at peace with myself, something like that. So it's important to have present tense, it's important to have the ing verb, it's important to have some sort of something that's happening right now that you can actually visualize. It's important also with this visualization to incorporate different senses. So some of my affirmations are very visual, some of my affirmations are physical. I am physically feeling this and that as I am doing this. Or some of my affirmations are even with a smell. I am entering to this beautiful garden that I like to visit, smelling the jasmine flowers. So then all of my senses are getting hyped and energized about that. And the more I'm telling myself that, the more I'm actually allocating time to do those things that I want to do, and the more my goal is being advanced and actually promoted by my affirmation. So the last thing when it comes to those goal affirmations is to really paint the whole sentence with emotion. I am standing at the children's department in the hospital looking at all of my paintings. That's nice. But if you start painting it with emotions, with feelings, it really gets the whole vibration going. So I am happily, use an adverb. I'm happily, I'm exuberantly, I am proudly standing in the children's department at the hospital looking at all of my paintings, feeling joy and excitement. That gets me going. I'm like, whoa, you know, the energy. So you really want to paint that sentence with some sort of feeling or emotions. At the same time, while those sentences are longer than those short equation life affirmations, they shouldn't be too long. It's important for you to keep them short. Once you have several of those affirmations, you want to start brainwashing yourself. How are you going to do it? You're going to read them twice a day, out loud, in the morning and in the evening. I go even further. I have them on my cell phone, and as I'm walking from place to place, as I'm painting sometimes, as I'm waiting on the, on the line at the post office, as I'm doing different things, I start hearing myself, there's always enough time for what's important. I am happily and proudly standing at the children's department. So then the visualization starts to take place. So what I'm really doing right now in my life is I'm brainwashing myself. I've done those affirmations, and you too have done those affirmations for years and years. The only problem is that usually the affirmations that you're using aren't serving you. So if you really want to serve yourself and promote your life and advance yourself and fulfill your dreams, you really need to start brainwashing yourself with those positive affirmations. Take the time to do them. Make sure that this video isn't just like oh, so interesting, yeah, I should do it once. Finish with this video right now and make some, one short affirmation. Make one life affirmation and make one goal affirmation, and make them fun and exuberant, and start using them, start repeating them. And really, if you want to get the juice of it, do it in the morning as you wake up, and in the evening before you go to sleep. Speak them out loud to yourself. It's important for you to hear it being spoken rather than just seeing it or reading it. When you pronounce it with your mouth, when you hear it, it really sets you on a whole different path. I'm excited for you. Have fun.